Hey, what's good? This Talk to Tron, your favorite producer, your favorite engineer. Today, I want to come a little bit different. I want to shed a little bit light on the situation. Speaking on being a full-time music producer, like all praise to God, thank God for that. But like this is still so new to me, and you know how when you in a new territory, like when it's unfamiliar, like you get worried, you get stressed, you have anxieties and type things because you still don't know how it's gonna work. You don't know how it's gonna pan out. Like this right here, this moment, this is something I've been trying to do for like years. Something I've been praying on, but like it all happened in God's timing. And like once you able to understand God's word, you able to use it in your favor because you understand that He wants you to serve people and please Him by using your gifts, using your talent. You're a creator, so with that being said, like I'm a full-time music producer and I'm newly in this space. So it's scary. It's like it have anxiety, it has worry, like I enjoy doing it, but at times I just get to myself, I'm like, hey, how I'm gonna do this? I'm not familiar with this, I'm not used to this, I'm used to working, I'm used to this paycheck happening like this. What if this happen? What if this don't happen? So today I want you guys to think about Matthew chapter 6, more so verses 25 through 33. And I'm gonna kind of paraphrase or whatever. I might not hit it word for word. I want you guys to go read it so you can have a better insight on it. But I want you to take what I say with my story and you go read it and see how you can apply it in your life. So when I first read it, it basically saying like don't have anxiety or don't have worry about anything. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of interesting because I often worry a lot. Like I'm an overthinker. Like that's just who I am. That's just in my nature. Like I overthink things. And then it kind of talks about like the fowls or the birds or whatever. It would like pay close attention to them because the birds like every day they get fed. They get their food. God take care of them. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. And then it like pay attention to the flowers, the lilies or whatever, because look how they dress, like they clothes. So he basically saying don't worry about what you gonna eat, what you gonna drink, what you gonna wear, because like he know what you need and he gonna provide these things for you daily. But it's like you got to have faith in him that he gonna do these things. It said don't think about tomorrow because today has enough trouble of its own. So like when I'm looking at these type of things, I'm like, wow. And once again, he know what you need. But when you have faith, like the kingdom of God is gonna be given to you. And there's like for a whole nother subject that we could talk about that. But let's go back and focus on those things. Like don't have anxiety or worry about anything. Like don't think about this, don't think about that. Like just daily go do the work. Go serve people and please God. So when we take it from that context, I want to talk about like where I'm at now as being a full-time music producer. So it's like having the luxury is I'm more available to my family. And by being more available to my family, so I like to wake up early in the morning. I like to get the God word, like when it's peaceful, when it calm. And I like to just go have Bible study, like devotion, because I need the spirit. I need the spirit. I want to have that overflow that I could go give to my family, my wife, my kids, and others. So like I like to fill myself up before any type of energy come to me so I can win the day. But with that being said, I like to go to his words, and after I do that, I like to go for a walk. But the good thing about it now, I can walk peacefully. I ain't got the risk to go to work. I ain't got the risk to do none of these things. So now I'm just living in the spirit. I'm living calm, and I can just meditate on his word. So while I'm meditating on his word, I like to now go get my baby girl, which she's a year old now. So and we like to go on the morning walk, and this is like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning because she wake up early. So by doing this, it's peaceful, it's calm. Like you can hear God creation, you can see God creation. So when we go on our morning walk, she like point at a lot of things. She be like look, and she just looking. And so like the thing that's interesting to me, like one of the things she pointed to is a bird. I'm like, okay, cool. Like she pointed to the bird. I'm like, yeah, baby, that's God creation. Look at the birds. Things that I normally don't always just pay attention to. Like I see, but I don't see. I hear, but I don't hear. But when you get a little better understanding of God's words, like you get peace, you get happiness, you get joy, you get calmness, you get patience. And when you patient, you start to really slow down and see things that you normally don't see. So next she like pointed flowers and she pointed on grass and stuff. I'm like, yeah, baby. I'm like, okay, I see it. Like I'm paying attention to these things. Now I'm curious. Like I'm looking at it. You see the bees getting on the flowers. You know that ties into all the science stuff, the stuff that you know. But now you really focus in on like, wow, God creation is amazing. So when I think about it, I'm like, okay, wow, that took me back to Matthews. Like, I'm like, yeah, look at the birds. The birds just flying. They just doing whatever they do. Whatever they do what they do. So I'm like, okay, he did say that he feed them daily. They get their food and they don't have to worry about it. I'm looking at the flowers, like looking at how beautiful they are, like looking at how they created and how they dress, like the purple, the pink, the yellow, like everything is bright and it's beautiful. And I'm like, and then he was like, aren't you greater than the birds? They get their food daily. Aren't you greater, worth more than the flowers? Like they get dressed. So it's like, have no worries about what you're gonna eat. Have no worries about what you're gonna drink, what you're gonna clothe in. And then like that's the basic concept of it, but it's like it could be more than that. But I'm like, okay, when you put yourself into that situation, when you go through day-to-day operation and you do God will, you do his work and you serving people and you pleasing him, you ain't gotta worry about, you ain't gotta be stressed, oh, how I'm gonna provide for this, how I'm gonna do this. So like now stepping into this music producer role full time, like I don't have to worry about, okay, where my next check gonna come from. Oh, let me go put these time in and hopefully my bills get paid. Like we've been doing it, like I said, it's newly now, but we kind of been doing it for like 2 months, 3 months now. And it like everything's still flowing, like it's actually flowing better. So it's like, wow, when you tie yourself to God's word and you understand his will and you living in your purpose, it's like everything come a little bit smooth. Like these things I've been doing, but I wasn't doing it according to God's word, I don't feel like. But it's like when I put my focus on him, like, okay, God, you got it, you got it. I'm a yield to you. When you yield to God, the things that you doing and when you living in his purpose, they gonna yield to you. And like now you're gonna be fruitful. I'm producing beats, I'm recording songs, I'm doing all this, and I'm just living out. I'm living in his purpose, in his will. Like I'm doing these things, and whatever they doing, they taking care of themselves. People buying beats, people want songs mixed, people want songs mastered, people going to stream stuff. The content is doing great, so it's like I'm planting these seeds and all these things taking care of themselves according to God's word. But it's like you got to be living in the spirit. And I'm definitely not perfect because I struggle every day. Like every day I'm like, okay, God, what can I do? Some days I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't get up, I didn't get in his word, or I didn't get in his word, so this is why I'm defeated. But the next day I want to do better. So it's like, don't worry about the next day. And just kind of just keep living in your purpose. Like this is something that I struggle with, like I said, but I try it daily. But I also know this is something I've been wanting to do for years. Since like I prayed on it and I was doing the work, but I probably wasn't doing it the right way. So it's like I just challenge you guys, like do the work, like serve people, whatever God will is for you to do it. But make sure you studying his word so you can get a better understanding of how he wants you to operate. So with that being said, I hopefully this video helped you. Please, if it helped you, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, and just let's keep growing this community. Because like I said, I just want to be able to do more of this for you guys, because I talk about music so much, I talk about these other things, but I don't talk about the source behind it. I don't talk about how we funded by God with this, because I mean, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much a spiel right there. But talk to him, Tron, your favorite producer, your favorite engineer. Let's get it.